Hey guys, so this is just going to be my very quick video where I'm going to go ahead and tell you about my top 5 things with the new Samsung Galaxy S3 and what I'm looking forward to the most to check out and review once I get my hands on this new beastly Xiaomi device. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off with my first favorite features and what I'm looking forward to the most. So the first thing I'm really looking forward to the most to check out and review is the new Exynos 4 quad chipset that Samsung has used. This new quad core chipset. It's the new Exynos 4 quad 4212, and it's going to be so much fun to compare it against Nvidia's Tegra 3 platform that both the HTC One X, HTC's high-end smartphone, and LG's high-end smartphone LG Optimus 4X is using in their latest smartphones. And from what we have seen from benchmarking tests, the new Exynos 4212 should be able to crush the Tegra 3 in a lot of benchmarking scores. So that's going to be extremely interesting to check out. How is the boot up speeds going to be? How is the smoothness going to be? How is apps going to work out? And how is the browser going to be? Yeah, the chipset is amazing in that they've used like 33 nanometer, or do you say nanomillimeter? I think you say nanometer. But they use like less nanometer or something like that, so they could overclock the GPU as well. So even though it's still the MLI 400MP, they can overclock it around 50% and get so much better score. So yeah, that's the first feature. Now let's go ahead and move on to the second feature. The second feature I'm really looking forward to is to check out the screen. Even though they're still using Penta, a Super AMOLED screen, we didn't see this like new Super AMOLED HD Plus craziness. We didn't see any 1080p BGR craziness that they were saying to us that we were gonna say. This is the Samsung Galaxy S3. No, it's not. Even though we're not gonna see that, it's still gonna be one of the biggest displays out on the market right now. And as you do know, I'm a Samsung Galaxy Note fanboy. I'm so horny in big screens and everything, and I do know that we're getting some big smartphones out here. We have the HTC One X, but that one is 4.7. We have the LG Optimus 4X, that one is also 4.7. And here we get this a little bit bigger 4.8 inch that I definitely do prefer. And also one thing that's going to be very interesting about the display on the new Galaxy S3 is that it's going to be the first phone that's going to feature this new Corning Gorilla Glass 2, which is going to make your phone even stronger. Yeah. Okay, so that was my second thing that I am looking forward to. Now the third thing I'm looking forward to is not a hardware thing, but it's all about the software. I really want to see what Samsung has done with their new TouchWiz that I think that they're calling something like TouchWiz and TouchWiz Nature UX, and they have so much new cool awesome features with it. One of my favorite features that they did unveil was that you can like play a video on the screen, and then if you want to like go ahead and check your email, check your browser, you can still use that video as an overlay and see it while you're doing other stuff. I thought that was kind of insane, and it seems like kind of original. I've never seen something like that anywhere else. Also they have something like Apple have like voice talk, like they're calling it S-Voice. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use that, like when you're talking to a phone and shit. I'm pretty sure if I'm gonna use that, because I'm pretty sure is it just a gimmick? I'm not sure, but it feels a little bit like a gimmick. Like I'm not gonna use it. I don't want to talk to my phone in public. It looks fucking weird. Then they also have a new eye tracking thing with the new front-facing camera. That's a 1.9 megapixel one that should like track your eyes or some stuff. That sounds pretty cool. That like when you move it, not look at your phone, it would turn off the screen. Even I'm not quite sure if I want to have a camera look at me 24/7. So I'm definitely gonna look and see what you can do with the new TouchWiz. But the new TouchWiz really looks like it's updated, and so many people have been complaining that TouchWiz looks like Android 2.3, and it really feels like Xiaomi has responded to that and really have tried to make the new TouchWiz look amazing and look a little bit more like the Android 4.0 stock experience. So really looking forward there on the third spot there to check out that thing. Now on the fourth place, I really want to go ahead and check out the camera, even though it's still a 80 megapixel camera used as in the Galaxy S2 and the Galaxy Note. I've heard that they're running on like a new sensor that should of course improve the video quality, and also that the new camera apps should have this new cool burst mode uses that you can get with like the HTC One X. I want to check out the videos, see how much FPS I get in 1080p, compare it and see if I get the same issues I got on the HTC One X. Also gonna be fun a little bit to see how the 1.9 megapixel front-facing camera works. It's only 720p, kind of fun when the Galaxy Nexus is running in it on the 1080p one, so I'm not quite sure about that. I'm not quite sure even if the HTC One X can do 1080p at the front-facing camera. But yeah, that's the fourth thing that I'm really looking forward to. Then we have the fifth thing that's going to be very, very exciting, and that is the battery. Yes, because Xiaomi, they've said in like so many things that they really want to improve the battery, and they really did it with this phone. They did the same thing that LG Optimus or LG is doing with the new high-end Optimus 4X, smacking in here 2100 milliamps. Use that Optimus 4X, even though the Optimus 4X has 40 milliamps more. Gotta give some credit for LG for stuffing a little bit more in there and then HTC One X is way behind there with only, I think, what was it, 1800, I think, 1800 milliamps. It's going to be fun to see. I really do think that you're going to get a way longer battery life on the Samsung device and on the LG Optimus 4X compared to the HTC One X. And I've been seeing some complaints on the HTC One X people that purchase it, that they've had battery issues. Now, I can't confirm this because I haven't used HTC One X as a main device, but then I also heard that HTC Sense should be a little bit more resource heavy, and that it takes up more battery than TouchWiz and LG's like custom screen do. So I mean, I can't confirm that, but it's going to be fun to see. Am I going to get a better battery life on the Samsung Galaxy S3 than I'm getting currently on my Samsung Galaxy Note that's running on 2500 milliamps? But I mean, of course, it's a bigger screen, but right now I only get around 7 hours, but I definitely need to root it again or just reinstall software. I have so much shit on this device, like 3,000 to 4,000 pictures. I've been using it with the same kind of software for like half a year now, so of course after a while the software, you know, your phone gets a little bit slower and everything because you have done so much stuff with it, installed apps and stuff. But yeah, that's basically my top 5 things I really look forward to see on the Galaxy S3. Of course we have other stuff, but I mean, I really want to feel how the form factor feels compared to my Galaxy Note. How is the quality gonna feel and everything? Yeah, it will just overall be a fun experience, and really see, is this gonna be the best phone of the year? I actually do believe that right now it feels, and I really do hope that Samsung doesn't let me down. I don't want to change my phone, and if they do this good with the Galaxy S3, I'm gonna be so horny to buy the next Galaxy Note, because as you do know, I like the big stuff. Yeah, have a good day everyone. Bye bye.